Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Esther Eckhart and today I'm going to show you a few very easy exercises to help you strengthen your core to relieve lower back ache. If there's something wrong with your lower back, then usually it means your abdominals need attention too. So we're going to start these few exercises by lying on our back. And your feet are on the floor. First of all, you're going to bring your lower back into the floor. So the lower back connects with the floor and the tailbone tucks a little. And then you bring one knee in, then you bring the other knee in. And you can place your hands on the knees. So to keep the lower back on the floor, you have to engage your abdominals. That's the idea. So what you're going to do on an out breath is you're going to pull the knees in a little. And on an in breath, you're going to move them away, still holding on to them. So only as far as they're going. And on an out breath, pulling them in. So very slow movements, very little movement. But definitely your abdominals are working. And you can observe if the movement goes smooth or if there's difficulty in it. On an in-breath, move the knees away. And on the out-breath, move them into the body. Besides this being really good for your lower back and working on your abdominals, this is also really fantastic for digestion. So on the in-breath, moving the knees away. And on the out-breath, drawing them back in. So you can do this for a really long time. And it would be really good to do this for a really long time. For a couple of minutes. Also making this a practice of not doing it automatically, but being aware. It's repetitive, so it could be boring. But just being aware. This is so good for your body. Such a small movement, but so good. I really recommend it for all sorts of lower back problems, digestive problems. And you feel maybe that in a couple of days, if you've been doing this regularly, that the movements become more smooth. Okay, so at home I would recommend, if you're doing this for lower back pain or digestive trouble, to keep at it for a little bit longer. But we're going to continue now with the next pose. So you can place your hands behind your head, interlace the fingers so the head is resting on the hands, still maintaining the lower back pressing down into the floor, or coming off a little, but definitely pressing it down, inhaling. And on the out breath, draw up. Elbows moving towards the knees. And on an in-breath, coming back down. And on an out-breath, keep drawing the belly in as you lift. In, back, down. So this is not about pulling on your head and stretching your neck. This is about using your core. So use your stomach muscles. You can do this. Build this up to doing 10 times. So I'd say about 2 or 3 minutes doing the first exercise and then 10 times, building up to 10 times doing this. And then you're moving to a side one. So now on the out breath, you're coming up and you're moving your left elbow to your right knee. Inhaling, coming back, not going down to the floor completely. Exhaling, right elbow to left knee. In, coming back. Exhaling, left elbow to right knee. So don't go completely down to the floor. Just hovering above. Make sure your head and your neck aren't getting tired. Relax them. And make this about the core. So on an out breath, you draw in On an in-breath, you draw back. And if these movements aren't going as smooth as you'd like them to be, in my case, they're not going smooth at all at the moment, then it means it would be a good idea to do them a little bit more often. No matter how strong you are or think you are, they're subtle, but very good. Okay, so we're going to end with the right elbow to the left knee. And then coming back down, holding onto your knees again. And we're just finished with the first exercise. On an out breath, drawing the knees in. On an in breath, gently moving them away till they can't go any further. Exhaling in, just a little. And on an in breath, moving the knees away till they can't go any further. And again, you can do this for as long as that feels good. When you're ready, release your arms 1 foot at a time down to the floor. Let your knees rest against each other. Relax your whole abdominal area. And take a few breaths into the whole front of your body. So use the breathing as a counter pose. So basically, this part of the body has been working, has been contracting now with the breath. You're letting it go, you're letting it relax. So these few exercises are simple enough, repetitive, but very, very worthwhile to help strengthen up the core and your abdominals and to help any lower back ache. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. Hope it will be useful to you. Thank you for joining me.